Hey YouTube, welcome back. It's Howie Games. Today we're going to be looking at some of the top 5 tips that I have for Clash of Clans gameplay. First one is, as you can see on the top right, I have 352,000 elixir, which really isn't all that much, but if I want to stockpile it, I'm going to want to keep it in my barracks to not necessarily use, just to keep in a bank for later date. So I could throw in 2 dragons here, 2 dragons here, 2 dragons here, 2 dragons here. So all 4 barracks are getting used up, and the elixir is safe in there. Even if the barracks gets destroyed, it's not taken. So I still have 64,000. I can make another dragon. I don't have enough to make that would be the 10th dragon, but there are 9 dragons saved here, and I don't necessarily want the dragons because they're too expensive for my farming taste. But there you have it. I only have 28,000 elixir left, and that's just safe and sound right there in my barracks. And it's not even a problem when I donate archers or other things to my clanmates, because it only takes 5 storage space, and then I can just refill those up with archers. It's not a problem in the slightest. And that could be whether you're saving for an upgrade, upgrading some of your walls, whatever you're wanting to keep the elixir for. You can keep that safe for any amount of time so that people can't snipe you for it and just steal it out from under you. And the second one is going to be you can look through your clan chat and go all the way down, and if you click the clan word at the very top, it'll take you all the way to the top of clan chat. So as I said, whether you're scrolling down to find somebody to donate to or something, notification, you can click clan at the top of that chat pane, and it'll take you all the way to the top without having to scroll all the way back up. That's kind of customary for a lot of iPhone apps, but could be used for this as well. And I like to leave the town hall outside of my base sometimes. So sometimes I'll just throw it out there and maybe put in my laboratory in here if I want to keep some of my resources safe. In this case, I don't need to do that, but it makes people just steal your trophies, but they don't steal your resources, which in my opinion is more important. So you can be the deciding vote on that of what you want to do, but that's what I do the majority of the time if I have a lot of loot that I want to keep safe. And also, as you'll notice on the outskirts of my base, there's lots of trees. And the maximum amount of trees and shrubberies and things that you can have on the outside is 40. And I'm not to that limit yet, but if you're really tired of getting rid of all of the weeds and bushes and trees that pop up, you could keep them on the outskirts there, which you can't build on anyways. And not only does it make your base look pretty interesting, but it also is just a huge stockpile of gems and experience that if you really needed to access, you could utilize those and chop them all down for the extra gems. As you can see, I still have my Christmas tree, and that's what happened last year during the 2013 winter Christmas extravaganza. I kept it there. I was lucky enough to have it on the outskirts, so it's never really been a problem for me, but I like keeping that there. And also, as you can see, I have 1,400 gems here. I don't like spending gems. I only like keeping them for really big upgrades, and so you can be the deciding vote on that, but I use them mostly for my Archer Queen or my Barbarian King if I really need to upgrade them, or maybe a Town Hall upgrade. I'll use a couple here and there, but I like stockpiling them for emergencies. As you can see, my Archer Queen is being upgraded. I think I used 19 gems just to get that last push of the Dark Elixir that I really needed to get her upgraded, which I was happy to do. So I like having those gems around for that. For sure. She's going to be level 7, I believe. You can see there, she's level 6 now. Soon to be level 7. That'll be a great advancement to my arsenal. And then some freebies for you. I also, sometimes you'll see a lot of bases with graves on the outside, whether they're Dark Elixir graves or just normal Elixir graves. I personally like to keep them on the outskirts of my base to confuse would-be attackers, and that confuses them to let them know, is anything in their clan castle? Have they been active? Where's all the resources? It's kind of like reverse psychology. Sometimes I use it for that. It's not always the best option, but sometimes people check for graves to see whether or not they should attack someone. So if that's up your alley, feel free to do that. And also be sure to, when you're upgrading your walls, you should always upgrade the walls at an intersection like you can see here, this level 8 wall. I'm in the long process of upgrading to level 8s. I'm kind of on the beginning stages, but I got some of the big intersections that people use to get into my base, and I am trying to prioritize keeping my Dark Elixir safe, but definitely you could prioritize those intersections, something like this that keeps 3 of those portions of your base safe. Those are also really important. But I hope you enjoyed some of these tips. If you have any tips that I might have left out or maybe were added to the game since I recorded this, be sure to add those in the comments below, and I want to see what some of your favorite tips are. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next one. Subscribe.